Okay, welcome back. This is part 2. You're going to be seeing it on Monday, but full disclosure, I did film it on Sunday evening, but it was late. So I'm still considering it a Soulmate Sunday reading, but it's what we're manifesting into our Monday. So, that being said, I'm not going to clarify over every single card that I pulled from part 1. If you want to go back and listen to part 1, it's the video I posted right before this. But I am going to do a relationship. Somebody's tongue tied. I am going to do a relationship spread. Say that 5 times fast. And just to kind of get a better idea of what both parties are feeling in this. So, from this previous reading, I felt like you guys were once together. I don't know if it was ever an official commitment, but there was definitely chemistry. There was definitely something. And then something ended. It was bittersweet. And now they're basically, I'm pretty sure it's this other person, this energy that's coming through, that's masking emotions. They're partying, they're having fun being single, living in the moment. There is some kind of competition with another woman. Take it how it resonates. Roles can always be reversed. But there's also a beautiful brand new beginning. Red roses are significant here, and a potential new commitment, a higher level commitment of partnership and union. So some old energy is being shifted out, and we are coming into this completion cycle so we can step into this new beautiful energy. Okay, so that being said, ask your questions and let's get this reading going. So again, I'm not going to clarify over every single card, but for our What's at Hand card, we definitely have a new beginning. Somebody wants to start over, and even though they're still in a standstill energy, there's still this, we have the Hanged Man in reverse. So there's a delay here. There's definitely some fear of sacrifice. They don't want to indulge in the emotions of what this all could mean. So there's definitely some resistance, some indecision here. So let's see what's going on with that. What are your emotions in this? I want to know what, let's call you partner A. What are partner A's emotions related to the heart within this connection? The Moon, 18, and number 9 card. So again, we're moving through these completion cycles. The Moon is always about something hidden. You're feeling like a secret was kept from you. There's still some confusion in the air. There's uncertainty left in this. Questions were left unanswered, and one or both parties may feel like a lot of illusions. So you're feeling a lot of emotional tides rolling in, right? With the Moon card. The Moon card usually always depicts the ocean, which talks about emotional weight, right? The emotional waters are deep, and that depth comes with a lot of weight that's hard to carry, right? You have to be a vessel to maintain that, and that is difficult. So there's still something left unanswered here. I'm really feeling like you're looking up for all your answers, right? You're looking to the moon, you're looking to the stars to find whatever is hidden. Okay. So that's what you're feeling. That's where your heart is right now in this. It's feeling very uncertain, but the moon also speaks of a lot of intuition. So intuitively, you know the answer, but it's been left unsaid, right? So I'm getting that they left in an emotional storm because they didn't want to feel this turmoil of instability and a lack of control. They're learning how to become this King of Cups and emotionally balance themselves. But that's why you're going through this rejection right now, feeling abandoned and dismissed due to all of these irrational fears on both ends. But there is movement, there is progress coming through. And we had a lot of reminiscing in the past. Unfortunately, there was depression and worry, anxiety coming from whatever hurtful words and resentment was left from this break, right? Okay, and then how are they feeling? What are partner B's feelings correlated to the heart within this particular connection? I don't care if they're in a third party connection right now. I'm talking about the two of you, right? The Ten of Swords. They are feeling the depth of that water. Look at this. They were feeling totally submerged by it, defeated. That bitterness, remember that bitterness comes up twice on two different cards from two different decks. That's big. There could have been a betrayal here. Maybe you really hurt them with these hurtful words or some kind of actions that had taken place. But feeling the weight of this led to exhaustion. They just gave up. They collapsed into this, and because it was just too much, they didn't want to feel. Ironically, the Ten of Swords card is ruled by air, even though they're showing so much water depicted here. So I know that this was a very emotional break for the two of you, since there's so much water coming up on all these cards. But with this Ten of Swords, at the very least, we're finding this mental clarity through the failures, right? You had to experience how low it could get to understand what's the new direction that you need to take in the future. So we had the Nine of Swords in the past, and they're experiencing the Ten of Swords currently with this. So, literally, it's a lot of defeat and exhaustion here. Don't let them fool you. If they're out partying and having fun, looking single and doing great, internally, this is what they're experiencing. So, I don't want you to rejoice in that either. That's not good for your soulmate to be feeling, but don't let them fool you. Okay. What's the foundation for both of you guys right now, presently? The Queen of Pentacles. You're meant to find this self-compassion right now. You're meant to be sensible and to nurture this union through self-love first and foremost, right? And to learn how to be there for each other in a practical sense and comfort one another. There's this red rose coming up again. The Queen of Pentacles is actually, the Empress is normally depicted as pregnant, but this Queen of Pentacles is depicted as pregnant here. So the foundation of this was to birth this new vulnerability, this new beautiful, generous, and caring energy for yourselves internally on a self level. And then you guys will know how to honor and hold that when it's being received from somebody else, like your other partner, and how to give it back in this practical, comforting sense. So I do love that for the foundation of this. Okay. Let's see. What are I don't know. Do I want to do subconscious goals? Let me do subconsciously. Yeah. Okay, so subconsciously, what are you both feeling? I want an energy that you both are feeling. The Ace of Cups. This is new love. feelings of, emotional security, this emotional awakening. Your intuition knew it all along. I told you earlier. You literally had this spiritual awakening. Anytime the lotus flower shows up, this is a rebirth. And once again, where was it? Oh, I think it had fallen out earlier. If you go back to part 1, I had a bunch of cards fall out. But the Ace of Cups is letting us know that we have a real love connection here. It's one of my soulmate cards. This is a real opportunity to create this stability, this new commitment, this emotional foundation. And intuitively, you knew that this was the person that you wanted to do it with. So I absolutely love that consciously and subconsciously on the 3D and 5D level, you both had a really good sense intuitively, again, that this was your spiritual partner, that this was the person who was going to awaken all of these feelings within you. And it was just 11:11. I saw it on the clock. That this was the partner that was going to awaken these emotional feelings and the spark of this new love and this passion that has never been felt before with somebody else. So that's the goal here. If the universe had a goal for the two of you guys, it would be to honor this spiritual love. Okay, the decision that needs to be made here, both parties. 4 of Wands. Who do you really want to settle down with? And if this is the person, then are we ever really ready? So this is all about reunions, home, feeling like home to one another. Again, building the stability, feeling like you belong to someone, you belong somewhere. And it doesn't matter where, as long as you're with that person. There's something to be celebrated here. So we've got the 4 of Wands, the marriage card. This is the decision that needs to be made, you guys. Is this the person who you see and truly feel like this is your destined spiritual soulmate that you want to make a true commitment with? This is your decision. Look at this. Is this the person who you want all of this with? That's what you guys have to decide. I mean, I can't make this up. Like, water and fire signs are coming up heavy in this reading. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. What's the likelihood of this current situation? The King of Pentacles. Are you kidding me? We have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. The Queen and the King. Look at, she's pregnant, and the King is obviously loving this little baby that comes out of this. You guys very possibly will get married and have a kid. So this King of Pentacles, this is the likely outcome of this relationship. Even if it's not a relationship yet, it very much so appears like this new beginning is going to lead to this. A lot of abundance and prosperity. You're going to finally feel this security and stability that you've been wanting and needing from someone. Such a protective energy from this king. They're a true provider. And they're finally realizing that they are. They're finally stepping into that confident role that they didn't feel like they were prior. They're reliable. This is going to be an amazing father if they aren't already. And this Queen of Pentacles has such a great head on her shoulders. She's got a good business sense. She's not only nurturing, but practical. She's so caring, so generous. What a beautiful mother and potential business owner that she's going to be. I mean, Come on. This is like power couple to the max. If I have ever done a soulmate reading, this is the one. Okay. Which other deck? What do I do? What do I use? What do I use? Angel cards? I think so. The Love Angels, right? Especially, yeah, we need to use the Love Angel deck. It was just Valentine's Day, so Cupid needs to come out and play. Okay. What's going on here? What are you feeling? Where's your heart at right now? Where's your heart at right now? That this is true love. Ah! You can't make this up. I'm excited for you guys. Can I claim this too? Oh my goodness. This is the romance of a lifetime. You have literally been true love in past lives. Look at this. In the Roman era, in the Egyptian era, possibly at the same time, right? We know a few grand love stories. But yeah, look at Cupid is in this masculine, this divine masculine's ear. Like, this is your true love. So I'm feeling like your energy is feminine, but you could definitely be a masculine. Again, roles reverse, whatever resonates. You guys have to use your discernment. But you know, I'm saying that my watcher right now is partner A. So this is your card. You know intuitively that this is the love of a lifetime, that this is your soulmate, this is true love. And what do they feel? What do they feel in their heart? They are staying optimistic about this love life. They're potentially going to come in with an offering, give you flowers. Look at this. So they're being guided to continue thinking positively and to have faith around this romance. Again, Roman era is coming up strong here, Greek or Roman. So their heart is truly trying to stay optimistic in love. Yeah, and it was hard, obviously. There was a lot of bitterness. You guys are obviously not together yet in union. They went through this emotional storm with some turmoil. They were affected heavy, and they're masking right now. They're just trying to have fun, live in the moment, act like they're happily single. We did have the snake energy with some competition with another woman, third party energy. It even said enemy. So I'm thinking maybe there's another third party energy, like a friend or family member that didn't want this. But they're still staying optimistic, even with these outside forces. There's just a lot to decide right now. But they knew it. They knew it too when they saw you, that this was true love, that you were the person that they wanted to marry, that they could see that right away. Okay. The foundation of this relationship. There's so much attraction. There's so much passion. They like the way that you smell. You smell like roses. Yeah. You attract romantic love by enjoying the present moment fully. Just by being you. By being authentically you, that's how you're going to draw them in. Staying in your beautiful, confident self, that energy is going to radiate off of you and they're just going to be drawn in. Smell is very strong here. But that's the foundation, that this attraction is there. The passion, the love is there. 1000%. So consciously, subconsciously, what are both of you guys truly feeling for this relationship, this union? That there are a lot of outside factors. Yeah, your love life is influenced by outside upbringing or spiritual paths. So this called in a big spiritual awakening for the two of you. Your upbringing, your religious faiths, a lot of things played a third party role here, is what I'm sensing. that consciously you knew that there were going to be big hurdles to get through, right? But on a 5D level, subconsciously, they're not as big and scary as the outside world makes it seem. So there could be some distance here. There could be, again, maybe you come from different faiths with religious backgrounds. You come up from different upbringings, like a classist system, or live in different countries. You just had a lot of things against this, but that's your conscious goal together, to remove any of those barricades. Those blockades are not strong enough to defeat true love. Come on. True love. All right, the decision that needs to be made. Is this the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with? It's the same thing that we had before. Before I asked you this question, I said, is this the person you want to spend the rest of your life with? The Four of Wands, the marriage card. Do they make you feel like you're home? Do you want a reunion with them? Do they make you feel stable, like you belong together? Is this the person that you want to go on a honeymoon with? What did I say? Soulmate energy. This is being divinely guided. Look at this beautiful angel, steering the direction of this gondola with the two lovers. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. You guys could be going on vacation together, spending holiday with one another, going to Italy. What was I saying about Rome? Come on, I'm on point, you guys. I'm on point. You can't make this up. That's the decision that needs to be made. Is this your forever person? When you think about that question, whether you're ready for that kind of commitment or not, is that the person? That's the decision that the universe is telling you you need to decide. And when you finally are honest with yourself, what are you going to do with that information? Okay. What's the likely outcome of this? You have to figure out the finances and career within this. Financial issues are a factor within your love life right now. There's no doubt about it. I'm feeling like that's where a lot of these insecurities and this emotional storm and all of those factors played a big role, right? And they played a part in this. So before this love can come in, before people feel stable enough to make a commitment like marriage, they need to have their finances in order. They need to feel this stability, this foundation. They need a career path. They need this own personal sense of security and knowing that they have their purpose, that this is their passionate purpose, and that they're fully walking on that path before we can come into this outcome of true love. But there's no doubt in my mind that the attraction is there. So again, the finances and career are definitely a major factor within this. But this is what you got to ask yourself. If this is the person who you have so much attraction to, you felt like you instantly knew this is the person I want to marry and be with for the rest of my life and go on vacations and holidays together and enjoy this lovely honeymoon romance because we're true loves, then what more do you need to know? Take action towards this, because true love doesn't come around very often, maybe only once in a lifetime. So that being said, it was just 24:44 on the clock, 444. It may be significant to you. That's all about stability and foundation, baby. I love you guys. My name is Kat. This is my channel, Pure Premonitions, where we make more magic. I love you. Happy Soulmate Sunday into Manifestation Monday. And soulmates, you guys belong together. So I hope you come together in union sooner than later. See you guys. Bye.